Hello, my name is Shelby Grams. My father, Jay, is currently out of the office as he has trigeminal neuralgia, which is a painful nerve in the face. But he says the show must go on, so I'm going to try and give you my best impression of this car. Now, this is a real 442 that is fully documented and numbers matching. Even more rare is the factory air with a 4-speed. The manual trans cars were 25 horsepower more than the automatics. The original owner of 29 years kept more records on this car than the Secret Service does. It's an amazing 88,000 mile survivor that's loaded with options. It's fully documented, including its original order form, bill of sale, window sticker, protecto plate, and owner's manual. Even has the service history and ownership history. The extensive paper trail is equally impressive as the car itself. She was a rarity right from the start. It was so adorned that the second owner cared for the car 22 years later until it was sold in 2019. Then it underwent a professional restoration with over 500 pictures included on a USB drive. They preserved the wonderful original condition of this car, and although it was recently treated to a QA1 suspension for a much improved ride, what a rare opportunity to own such a fine piece of automotive history. Now let's go for a spin. What a slick looking car we have. Now this is not a show car, but it is a really nice car that has a few minor imperfections. It has been professionally repainted to its factory original jade green metallic color with optional white stripes flanking each fender. It was then sanded and polished to a smooth and reflective finish. The vinyl top was replaced, and all the panels are properly aligned with good gaps all the way around. The doors, let's see, open and close easily like a new car, and the mostly original trim still has a lustrous shine to it. The front and rear bumpers have been re-chromed. The grille, headlight bezels, and taillights are original and in great shape, and all of the glass is original except for the windshield. It has beautiful 14-inch chrome SS1 rims that are wrapped in reproduction Firestone Redline tires that are actually radials. Now let's go check out the trunk. The underside of the trunk lid and jamb are painted jade green just like the body. Reproduction stickers have been added and the optional luggage lamp is still working. The weather strip has been replaced. The trunk pan metal appears to be solid and original with factory spatter finish paint. It has a full-size spare tire, jack assembly, and rubber mat included. The original radio and a couple other extra parts are currently being stored in the trunk. And now let's go check out the interior. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified as the next video is posted. Now the door jambs are painted just like the car, and the door panels are 100% original, just like the rest of the interior, with the exception of the headliner, sun visors, and retro sound stereo. The dash pad is free of any imperfections, as is the rest of the dash. The original gauges are in place, and there are currently 88,159 actual miles on the odometer. It is equipped with optional tick-tock tack and rally gauges from the factory, and it still retains the very rare and original 8-track tape player. The original radio was replaced with a Bluetooth and Sirius XM capable digital radio by Retro Sound. The factory center console sits proudly between the front seats and look amazing. The Hearst shifter is original and says 442 right on it. The carpeting and floor mats are original and in outstanding condition. The authentic front bucket seats are in good condition and show just the slightest bit of wear, with a little minor rip right there. The rear seat is also in remarkable condition. It has the original seat belts all the way around. The headliner and visors were professionally reupholstered, and the dome light and kick panel lights are in working condition. Now let's go check out the engine compartment. Wow, lift the hood and be mesmerized by the factory original numbers matching 400 engine with 4-barrel carburetor. It has been removed and completely rebuilt by professionals during restoration, then dyno tuned to perfection. It has been neatly repainted and still has its original air cleaner. The factory air conditioning has been retrofitted to R134A. It also features power steering and brakes. The original radiator was re-cored. It has electronic wipers and the squirters are hooked up. The brake master cylinder and booster have been upgraded too. The underside of the hood is complete with insulation, and the fender wells and firewall are painted the correct satin black, and the original cowl tag is in place. Now the underside has been neatly preserved, maintained, and upgraded with bolt-on parts to enhance the driver experience. The steering components have been upgraded with a full RideTech steering kit. The entire front suspension has been upgraded with QA1 components and includes adjustable coil-over shocks, sway bar, and tubular upper and lower control arms. The rear suspension has been upgraded with QA1 components as well. Now check out our website at volocars.com for all the specifics. The result of all the suspension work is essentially a pro touring ride quality. The front brakes have been upgraded with power disc brake conversion kit and new lines as well. The entire dual exhaust system has been replaced and sounds fantastic when flowing through the correct polished trumpet-style exhaust tips. The gas tank appears to be original, but the fuel lines have been replaced. And looking up at the rebuilt numbers matching 400 engine, everything looks fresh and tidy. Same goes for the M20 Muncie 4-speed manual transmission. It has been totally rebuilt and looks very clean. The 12-bolt posi rear end is original to this car, and the frame and floors are solid and look fresh with black paint. Our team of professional mechanics has completed a thorough inspection of this vehicle, and they only had to replace the heater valve. This car was very dialed in when it was purchased. This car was lovingly cared for since day one, and it had received a thorough restoration, preserving its originality. The numbers matching 400 engine, 4-speed manual transmission, factory air conditioning, and 12-bolt posi rear end transfer this car to investment grade status. Wait, you can have fun and be financially smart too? And thanks for watching.